Hey, Salaki, Aki, I'm gonna be right back. Hey, they disabled my chat. Oh no, actually working. I see this brother right here telling me on my end that my chat's disabled. Bear with me. This doesn't make any sense. Oh, here we go. It's working now. Kala Yahabashim Yahushai. Bear with me for 1 second. Beloved Aki Yamanakwa. Fine, yeah, we in there. Hey, Shalom, Shalom. Hey, first and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. I would also like to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. I would also like to say peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, starting with the 144,000 men of Israel, which consists of the servants, the prophets, whom have been ordained since the foundations of this earth to sing this new song, which comes in the form of this gospel, which would be preached throughout all four corners of this earth and rest upon the ears of the innumerable multitude, men, women, and children of Israel, who may be scattered throughout all four corners of this earth. Hey, Shalom, beloved Aki Amenakwav, Shalom. It's just your brother, Bayan, back again to the spirit and power and mercy and grace of our power, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Do a brief live stream, pretty much reacting to a clip that the brother, hopefully elect. The brother, hopefully elect, his YouTube is hopefully elect 3. That beloved brother, he put up a clip. I think it was from yesterday, but I seen it today. But needless to say, it's Edomite, man. You see the thumbnail. All right, we're gonna play that clip if you haven't seen it already. And I also have some other piece of information as well, pretty much talking to the same topic regarding the decline of Esau. Okay, the situation with these Edomites, man, these regular Joe six-packs, man. All right, as we see the second leg, all right, of the Western Roman Empire, the revival of the Western Roman Empire fall, which is America, we're going to continue to witness Deuteronomy 30 and, Deuteronomy 30 and 7, right? The curses are going to continue to rest upon those that oppressed us, man. Okay, see, Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, it's now your time. It's your turn to pay now, okay? And you regular Joe six-packs ain't the only ones that are going to fail it. All right, you ain't the only ones that are going to fail it. Your elite are going to fail it as well. All right, as they're carted off into fetters and chains of iron upon the return of our Lord Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, but hey, right now, you regular Joe six-packs are failing it, man. All right, and as this system crumbles, all right, your quote-unquote American dream, all right, is crumbling right before your eyes, man, right along with your Constitution, all right, right along with your so-called quote-unquote white privilege, right? Right along with your pseudoscience, right? All your deception, right? Your world's crashing down around you, man. And we're witnessing it. It's beautiful. I got another piece of information, like I was saying, through the spirit, pretty much regarding this Edomite woman. We're gonna play that clip too. It's like 2 minutes long. You know how she hasn't had a job for 2 years, man. Okay? 2 years she hasn't had a gig. And she can't find one either. All right? These are all tokens and signs of the reality, okay, of the fall of Esau. You see? Which is a beautiful sight to see. I add. Let's get this real quick before we get this first clip. Let me go here real quick. Bear with me. Let's go to the book of matter of fact, let's go to 2nd Esdras real quick. The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 8. In verse 50, and it reads, "For many great miseries should be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world." Why, Lord? Because they have walked in great pride, man. All right, and there's no one prouder. There's no nation on this earth that's prouder than Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. All right, scriptures tell us this, man. All right, he's the most proud. Okay, Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, is the most proud, followed by Moab, right? The so-called Chinese man. You know, scriptures highlight them as exceedingly proud. You see? But keeping the scope on Esau, there's no creation more prouder than him, man. Hence why he's used the American bald eagle, right, as his mascot, right, the highest flying bird. Okay, which in reality, you know, the eagle is a scavenger, man. You know, he goes around scavenging. You see? And that's exactly how Esau moved, man. So his mascot fits him perfectly, man. You see? Many great miseries will be done to you proud, overweight Babylonians, man, in the form of you Edomites, and the rest of you joined unto his system. Okay? The Lord's visiting you, man. He's going to let you feel it too. Okay? And you think you want to, hey, wait until you see these clips, man. And the Lord's going to keep his foot on your neck. All right? And you kept your foot on ours. All right? Even to this very day, man. You see? You got Jake working for these big corporations, you know, these various different warehouse jobs, and, you know, being the gasoline of this damn demon's empire, man. All right? Being given no credibility, man, for sustaining this place, man. Jake sustains this place, man. You know, but it's treated like shit. You see, but the beautiful thing about it, man, is we have a Redeemer, and our Redeemer is strong, as it tells us in Isaiah 47, man. Okay? And now he's palming you in the back of your head. See, right now, Yahweh Bashem Shai, he's palming Esau from the back of the head, man. Okay? He's trying to get out. You ain't going nowhere, man. All right? The Lord's on your ass, man. Let's read this again. 2 Ezra 8:50. "For many great miseries shall be done to them in the latter time." We're in the latter time, right? Shall dwell in the world, right? Esau's world. Okay? Esau's the end of the world, right? Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. We're living in Esau's eon right now, man. Okay? And unbeknownst to him, there was gonna come a time where he was visiting. Okay? During him reigning unrighteously and pretty much pursuing a reign of terror, man. There was going to come a time where the Lord was going to come see you, man. Right? Because they have walked in great pride, man. All right? And again, there's no one more proud than this dude. Let's go here. Let's get this too. This just came to mind. Is that Isaiah? Let me see something real quick. Isaiah 24. In verse verse 11, I'm gonna start up though. Verse 10, the book of Isaiah chapter 24, verse 10, it reads, "The city of confusion is broken down," right? Babylon, all right? The daughter of Babylon, America, Babel, confusion by mixture is what that means, okay? As you gaze upon these crazy-ass looking people and see the variety of these barbarians walk around the earth, man. You got all types of different philosophies and cultures and religions all throughout this place, man. All right, you got these people walking around talking about their, you know, they want to be called pronouns or whatever. You know, you got the alphabet. You know what I mean? The alphabet. You got to be careful saying all that. But the alphabet community floating around, man. This place is completely confused. Okay, this is through, right? But guess what? The city of confusion is broken down. See, every house is shut up that no man may come in, right? And there's gonna come a time, all right, where this place gets locked down. Okay, there's gonna come a time where this place is gonna get locked down, bro. Yeah, you think the shutdown that happened during the time of the C-19 was bad? That was a trial run. Okay, this time, when this place gets shut down, locked down, this time, okay, hey, it's gonna be a wrap. It's gonna be a wrap, man, and you people gonna lose it. All right, cause you can't go an hour without the king's dainties, man. You overweight, overzealous, okay, covetous, greedy Babylonians, man. Okay, the Lord's gonna starve you people out ultimately. Many shall perish of famine, as scripture says. Right, 2 Ezra 16, I believe it is. Look it, there is a crying for wine in the streets, man, right? What does wine do? Wine brings comfort, man. All right, there's a cry for comfort. All right, look at all joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone, man. All that partying like it's 1999 is out of style now, man. All right, it's out of style, man. There's only so many times you can play Purple Rain at your local bar. It's over, man. Okay? It's game over for you niggas, man. For you Edomites, man. Let's get this first clip. And we're relishing every minute of it. I know I am through the Spirit. And shalom to you, beloved Aki Amenakwath on the comment board. And then I'm going to tune in later. Hey, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Barakatham to you and your families. Hey, shalom, shalom. All right, let's get this first clip real quick. Bear with me. Still trying to figure out how to move around this tablet, man. Right here. Fair use, fair use. All right, this is not for any monetary gain. All right, it's for educational purposes only. Fair use.
Somebody help me here with this. I put in applications and I try to find a job, and I even get told they're gonna call me, but they never call.
True.
They're gonna put me on the schedule, but they never call. 3 different times. I'll call you in a day or so. Never call. Why would someone do this to me? And then I put off and look at other places in case the guy calls. So I'm just wondering, if I don't like being here anymore. This place, Earth, I don't like it here. I don't want to be here anymore. I wish somebody could help me leave here. I don't want to be here anymore. I don't like it here. It's not fun for me anymore. I don't want to be here. I don't like it here anymore. I don't want to be here. Can somebody please help me get out of here? I don't like this place anymore. It's not fun anymore. It's not even interesting anymore. It's a pain in my fucking ass. I hate being here. Somebody help me get out of here.
Crashing out. Bear with me. Completely. Esau's completely crashing out. All right, and hey, he think he don't want to be here anymore on this level of wait, here it is. He's a 2-3-time loser, right? He don't want to be here anymore during his eon. Imagine the eon to come, how these Edomites are going to be feeling, man. Imagine the eon to come, how they're going to be feeling, how bad they're going to want to get off the planet. You know, the torment that they're going to go through via that 1,000-year rigorous captivity, man, that they gotta fulfill. Esau can't handle pressure. You see, that's why when you go into Genesis, matter, let's go get it real quick. Esau can't handle pressure. He's weak, physically and spiritually. When you go to bear with me. Let me just get this real quick to make that point. When you go to the book of Genesis, chapter 25, I'm going to go straight to the point, verse 23, and it reads, "And the Lord Yahweh said unto her," right, talking to Isaac's wife, right, Let me continue on. I lost my spot. Forgive me. Here we go. Right? And the Lord said unto her, the Lord Yahweh said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people should be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. You see that? So one people should be stronger than the other. Okay, and that's Jake. All right, us so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. We're stronger than Esau on every level of the spectrum. You see? Here it is. We suffer from generational poverty, abuse, and captivity. But here it is. Jake is still prosperous enough, all right, to be the top athlete, top scientist, top musician, top actor and actor, you name it. Okay? Jake is leading the charge. You had that one Jake, all right, Judite brother, right? He played hockey. You remember what happened to him, right? Because he was shining on them NHL Edomites. He was shining. If I'm not mistaken, didn't he get hit over the head with a hockey stick? They sat him down because Jake was too much. You see? But here it is. Look, at Esau can't find a job, and he's fitting to delete the whole family, commit suicide, and call it a day. Because he can't find a gig, bro. Come on, man. You see that? Hey, again, Esau, you haven't seen nothing yet. Okay? Let's go ahead. And I got another clip I want to share with you, beloved Akim and Akwath as well. But let's go get another precept. Esau, you haven't seen nothing yet. Okay? You think, man, listen, man. You better save them tears for later. Let's go ahead. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, and verse 8, and it reads, Flee ye, turn back, dwell deep, O inhabitants of Dedan, for I will bring the calamity of Esau upon him, the time that I will visit him. Esau, you ain't seen nothing yet, my boy. You are about to fail it. This is nothing, man, compared to what you're gonna feel, man. So we can use our imaginations and imagine how these people are gonna handle that captivity they're gonna be walked right into by the hand. Okay? Crazy, man. Esau's finished. Let's go ahead. Let me see here. Where's this clip? Here it goes. Now, this is from CBS Evening News. It popped up on my feed. And we know there's no such thing as a coincidence. I was actually looking into this video, the spirit. I was meditating about if I should do something on it. And then this popped up on my feed right here, talking to the same reality of Esau. Okay, the doomed state, all right, that this nation is in. The nation of Esau, Edom, the self-proclaimed white man. All right, and it's beautiful because we got it on both ends of the spectrum. All right, we had an old Edomite dude, and now we're gonna show you Edomite, his old lady, man. Not his old lady, but an Edomite, a woman. Right, so it's on both ends of the spectrum. The Lord's visiting Esau. Check this out. Oh, and this is fair use, fair use. All right, this is for educational purposes only. I'm not making any monetary gain off of this video. It's fair use. Check this out, Akim and Akwa.
The slowing U.S. job market has made looking for work nearly impossible for many. The slowing U.S. job market has made looking for work nearly impossible for many Americans. According to Labor Department data, nearly 2 million Americans have been out of work for at least 27 weeks. In tonight's In Depth, Jerika Duncan reports long-term unemployment is becoming life-altering.
Good job, buddy. When 41-year-old Emily Groveman is not volunteering at this animal shelter, she's usually in her New York City one-bedroom apartment looking for a job.
It's been impossibly difficult. It's been almost 2 years.
For almost a decade,
Yeah, we got London, China, Istanbul,
she worked in hospitality with the NBA.
all the swag, tickets to parties, back of house tours, meets and greets with the players. That would all flow through me.
Groveman went on to lead a team at a digital marketing firm for 6 years. She left in 2023 and hasn't been able to find another job since. She's tried everything, she says, from reaching out to her network of friends to working with a recruiter,
Oh, hi. I'm Emily.
and even posting these resume reels on LinkedIn.
The job market has been brutal for quite some time.
But the no's have been relentless.
I had 13 interviews with 11 different people. And
13 interviews for one company?
yeah, and then they were stuck between me and the other candidate. And ultimately, they went with the other person. And I was like, I can't keep doing this.
As the rejections piled up, so too have the bills.
Since March, I've been living off of my 401k.
Your 401k.
Yeah,
You're 41 years old.
yes. I've been dipping into it every month now.
Damn. She
In
looks
August,
60.
nearly 2 million people in this country face long-term unemployment, the highest number since 2022 during the pandemic.
The primary reason we're seeing long-term unemployment getting worse is because of economic uncertainty coming out of the White House.
Ugly as
Labor
shit.
economist Teresa Ghilarducci. Are things expected to get better anytime soon?
Esau
If
ugly.
someone is looking for work now, it's going to be tougher. More people looking for the job that you want, and more businesses being reluctant to hire. It doesn't mean you should stop, but the market will not ease up for any time soon.
As for Groveman, she's given up on trying to find a job. In December, she plans to move to a Buddhist temple in upstate New York, where she will get free housing for working at a retreat center.
If you have the ability to work, you should be able to, and that's how the American dream happens. You pull yourself up by your bootstraps and put in the work and you'll be rewarded, but that's not happening anymore.
The American dream, currently deferred for some. Jerika Duncan, CBS News, New York.
You see that? So,
The slowing U.S. job market.
Esau can't find a job, man. Okay? Because it's the spirit of the Lord on it. The Lord's doing this, man. Because at the same time, right, you got a nigga with half of his hair braided and the other half picked out in a $50,000 Hellcat. Looking at you with a blunt in his mouth. How the fuck did he get that car? Excuse my French. Who? Yeah, Jake is winning. Yo, Jake is gonna lose though. 2/3 of these niggas gonna lose. But what I'm saying is, you Esau is struggling to find a gig, and you got Jake from Judah to Issachar, man. 2/3 that refuse to repent. All right, the landscaping company flourishing. They bought a new another house. You know what I mean? Talking about I bought another house. You know, down south. You know, they're rolling around in 2022s and 23s and 24s. I'm talking whips. You know, you see Jake in your area, Akiyamanakwa. These wicked niggas. You know, and in comparison to Esau, see, the Lord is pressing on Esau's throat. The Lord's on you, bro. Okay? It was only so long that this guy was going to be able to continue to move around the earth winning. Matter of fact, that's a precept. Right? Let's go get this real quick. Is that Job? Let me see something real quick. The triumphing of the wicked is short. You see? Yeah, the American dream. You heard her? She's the American dream. You're supposed to pull yourself up by your bootstrap, and as long as you put good effort in, you will win. It ain't working no more. Okay? It's over, Esau. It's game over. You see? And your contemporaries in the form of the elite, hey, why do you think they're trying to reset this whole system? Because they know it's over. This world as you know it, all right, playing with monopoly money, in the form of the fiat currency, and being able to go to 7-Eleven, right, any time of the night because you got a 24-hour 7-Eleven. These days are coming to an end, bro. And we're coming into the time of 15-minute cities, face recognition to get clearance through the next section of the city. Revelations 13, 16, mark of the beast time. This is the time we're coming into, man. All right, because Esau's got to flip and switch and bounce, and this whole system has to change in efforts for him to be able to pursue and continue his reign of terror. But it's all going to add up to nothing. Okay? What he gets to fulfill is just enough in efforts to fulfill biblical prophecy. Job 20:4, and it reads, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short? Right, Revelations 20. It tells us that this demon will be let out of the prison for a little season. Okay? It wasn't, brother, you weren't going to be able to steal back the birthright, okay, and come and bring forth a synthetic immortality, all right, in the form of transhumanism, man. No, it's not gonna work. You were able to come out and rule with the sword for just a little season, okay. 333 BC. You came through here via the Greeks. You first started, pushing your madness. It tells us evils increase on the earth in First Maccabees, right? Upon you stealing Japheth's identity over there, you know what I mean? After you stole their land, you could call yourself them. You know what I mean? You know this dude's a culture vulture. So you went from then to now, man. Okay, from them to the Romans, right? To the revival of the fallen Western Roman Empire, man. All right, that was that little season you were gonna have. That's it. Okay? That's it. And as a matter of fact, to be politically correct, that little season is truly from the time of the Renaissance period. Because when you break that down in Revelations 20, you were loosed out of prison. That's when you were able to bring forth this diabolical second leg of the Western Roman Empire. You see that? Because you got sat down for 1,000 years during the time of the Byzantine Empire, where Eastern Rome was ruling, which was Jakes, which you like to call that period of time the Dark Ages, all right, or the medieval times, right? It was a time where you were isolated, the dark cloud was over your head, and you were moving, living, and acting like your true nature, which is a caveman. But let me continue on here. Job 20:4 again. Let's read this again. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, right? And the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment, right? Evil E, the biggest hypocrite on the planet. All right? The accuser of thy brethren. But here it is. He'll sit there and create an index, right? Or a graph, right? And then throw some numbers at you to put him in a position where he's right and you're wrong. Some way, somehow, Jake makes up 13% of the population in America, but does most of the crime. Where the hell did he get these numbers, these figures at? When the last time, me and the brothers, it was like 3 years ago. We were going to like Six Flags or whatever. Bro, Akiyamanakwa, that park was full of Jakes. It was so many Jakes, it was unbelievable. Okay? At this amusement park, man. It was Jakes everywhere, man. Okay? Hey. But this is what he does. All right? He'll call Issachar rapists, and the biggest criminal and the wickedest, people ever. And he'll label, he'll label everybody everything he is. From a rapist to a serial deleter, right? To a domestic T. Okay, he'll label everybody else those things, but that's him. This dude's he's a global T. And you Akiyamanakwa know what I'm talking about. If you know, you know. We can't say, we gotta be careful what we say, because you know how they get down. But you already know. domestic T, right? Esau's the global T. Okay, what the hell happened to this? Okay, I thought it died on me. Whew. That would have been Satan for sure. Let me see here. Anyways, yeah, man. Let's go here. Let's go here. The book of Baruch. Matter of fact, we'll close out with this. Let's go to Baruch. The 4th chapter. You already know Akiyam and Aqua. Let's jump around a little bit in here real quick. Here we go. The book of Baruch chapter 4 and verse 21, and it reads, "Be of good cheer, O my children. Cry unto the Lord." And this is what the elect is doing. The elect is crying unto the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Those are the tears that are running down the widow's cheek. You can read about, I think that's Sirach 35, if I'm not mistaken. All right, the elect is crying unto the Lord, man. Via these supplications, when you pray, via these digital epistles, these live streams, pre-records, going to camp. We crying unto the Lord, man. Even in your thought, when you wake up to an alarm clock, man, and you don't even utter anything, but you just wake up and you're just like, in your mind, you're just like, and you're crying. Yeah, the elect is in that spirit, man. The elect wants out. You see? Look, let me continue on. "And he will deliver you from the power and hand of the enemies," man. Right? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is going to deliver us, man. Lord willing, we be part of the elect. Even through death, we will be delivered, man. It tells you that in Romans 8. You see, so we really have nothing to fear. We should be anticipating the tribulation that's coming. All right? That's our way out. Akiyam and Akwa, bear with me. Let's continue on. Baruch 4 and 22. "For my hope," as a matter of fact, I'm going to jump down to verse 25. "My children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from power. For thine enemy hath persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction and tread upon his neck." All right, and that's going to come into its perfection in the kingdom of heaven, in the world of Jacob, in our eon, man. Okay, we're gonna have Esau by the throat, literally. All right, and spiritually, man. All right, he ain't gonna be able to go nowhere fast, bro. This is the reality, bro. Yeah, Esau, you forgot. You got this. You still got the pictures on Wikipedia. With whole families, whole neighborhoods, man, or whole towns. All right, standing, looking, pointing the children, from the children to the elderly, man, at the Jake slung up. Okay, hung up, rung up, cut up and burnt up there laughing and smiling, made postcards out of it. Many scenarios like that, man. All right, of that history that testifies against you. Okay. And you have man, and that's just like, that's just the tip of the iceberg, man. Let me continue on. Jumping down to verse 27. "Be of good comfort, O my children, and cry unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, for ye shall be remembered of him that brought these things upon you," man. Right. As it tells us in Wisdom of Solomon, man, the Lord have respect for his elect. You see, he's gonna look back on his elect, man. He's gonna remember them. You see, he's not gonna leave us. What did Yahweh Shai say in John 14? All right, he will not leave us comfortless, man. And to water for the Spirit, through the Spirit, we've received the Holy Spirit. We've been baptized by the Word. We received the Holy Spirit, and now we understand the truth, man. The pure truth and nothing but the truth, man. The true understanding of the scriptures, which is worth more than a college education. All right, quoting Teddy Roosevelt, that demon. Okay? That's probably the only, they tell you that a clock is right 2 times a day, man. And that's the one thing he did say that was true. Continuing on. Jumping on to verse 30. Take a good heart, right? The word heart in the Hebrew, we always go into it. But for you new listeners, it's lab in the Hebrew. All right, which is your mind. So the Lord's saying, take a good mind, right? Take a good heart, take a good mind, right? O Jerusalem, right? Which is a people before it's a place. For he that gave thee that name will comfort thee. We're comforted right about now. This lesson was very comforting to me through the Spirit. Relishing and witnessing Esau falling victim, all right, to the misery that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai promised that he would send upon him. Let's continue to read it. Baruch 4:31. Miserable are they that afflicted thee, man, and rejoice at thy fall, man. Miserable are they, and we're witnessing it, man. Hey, you can call it a small scale, you know, with what we're bringing up right now. But hey, it's gonna grow into something divine in the eon to come. Okay, the type of misery that the Lord is gonna bring upon them in the eon to come. But let me continue. Hey, miserable are the cities which thy children served. Okay, hence look at the Lord flooding them out. All right, the Lord's flooding. The Lord submerged a whole sundown town, man. If I'm not mistaken, not too long. If you brothers remember what town that is, you can put it up. I forgot the name of it. Okay, when the dust settled and the smoke cleared and the water subsided, there were bodies everywhere, man. Okay, the Lord did enough. Hey, the Lord visited them. Okay, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. Esau, you ain't seen nothing yet. Okay, Esau, Edom, you have not seen nothing yet. Let me continue on. Miserable is she, this is talking to Babylon, the daughter of Babylon, America. Miserable is she that received thy sons, man. All right, what's that? Jeremiah 50:33. Okay, the northern and southern kingdom, we were oppressed together, man. And our enemies held us captive, and this nigga refuses to let us go. But that's fine. Hey, hold on tight, my boy, because Yahweh Shai is coming to strip us out of your nasty, pedophilic, raw meat eating hands, bro. Excuse me. I'm getting mad now. But I'm gonna just continue on, right? Let's wrap this up. For as she rejoiced at thy ruin and was glad at thy fall, so shall she be grieved for her own desolation, bro. Okay? This place is going to be leveled upon the return of our Lord Yahweh Shai. All right, and before he comes, right? The missiles are gonna herald him in. Okay? Those ICBM missiles, those intercontinental ballistic missiles, are gonna herald in the Messiah, man. All right? And that's gonna be the beginning of the end for you Edomites, man. Let's continue on. For I will take away the rejoicing of her great multitude. And we see this now, we're witnessing this now, right? As these Edomites can't find jobs, all right? Once well-off Edomites too. All right, old girl was once well-off. You heard what she was talking about. She worked for the NBA or whatever. You know, after parties and swag and all that other stuff channeled through her. She had all those different passports, not passports, but like, pretty much passports for the games. Where she had been for the games. Everything she had been involved in. Now look at her now, man. She's living off of her 401k. And it's over. Let me continue on. For fire, all right, Baruch 4:35. For fire shall come upon her from the everlasting. Woo! Long to endure, and she shall be inhabited of devils for a great time, right? This place is going to be uninhabitable. The only thing that's going to be here are desert creatures. The screech owl, all right? And so the Komodo dragon, you know what I mean? The desert creatures, man. You know, nothing else is going to be able to thrive here. Look it. O Jerusalem, look about thee toward the east, and behold the joy that cometh unto thee from power. Okay? Lo, thy sons come who thou sentest away. They come gathered together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One, rejoicing in the glory of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. The complete annihilation of this place equals the salvation of the nation of Israel, beginning with the elect, man. So yeah, we're rejoicing in this. You better believe it. Hey, believe me when I tell you. Hey, we're rejoicing in this. After everything that you've done, you know, to our people, bro, to the earth, to the animals, man. Oh man, hey, yeah, we're definitely rejoicing in you being visited. Let's slow this down. We're gonna close out with that. Let me see. I'm gonna get a precept from the beloved brother Yahweh Sapo for elect 777. Shalom, beloved Akia. Hey, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Barak Atah. I was watching you brothers lay the law down right before I did this lesson, brother. You brothers stay on fire, man. Keep bringing it out, brothers. Let's get this from the beloved brother. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as the book of Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 7, and it reads, there be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that has joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. Perfect precept to close out with the water. Okay, so yeah, hey, the scriptures back up what I'm saying, and we in the right mind. We should be relishing in this, man. All right, seeing Esau fall headlong, man. Kahalayam la, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Esau, you have not seen nothing yet, my boy. This is only the beginning. This is only the beginning, man. Get him, Lord. All right, from the words of the beloved Elder Hawaii. Get him, Lord. Get him. Okay? Make him pay, man. Make him pay, Lord. Don't give him no mercy deletion. Make him pay. I'm going to leave you with that, beloved Akiyam and Akwat. The water for tuning in. The water for your precepts. Lord willing, you were edified. Abaratazah, you were spiritually fed. And Lord willing, you were formed. Okay? Prophecy is speaking. All right? Esau is losing. And we are about to win. Lord willing, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai keeps us, Akiyam and Akwat. We are about to win. All right? We're in the worst case scenario, but the best case scenario, Akiyam and Akwaf. We good. We just got to stay locked in, you know, correct ourselves on, you know, as we continue to embark on salvation, continue to correct yourself as you go by the way, you know, because we're going to continue to slip up and make mistakes. You know, we're just trying to be the best we can be for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is all we can do, you know, but don't stumble on your mishaps. You know, understand that the blood of Yahweh Shai is going to cover the elect. And if we're part of the elect, we're covered. All right, but don't be malicious either. You know, serve the Lord with a true heart, with a sincere heart. You know, and truly try to be, the best version you can be in the spirit, man. You know, through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. I'm going to leave you with that, beloved Akiyam and Akwaf. Hey, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakah Chodash. Hey, double honors to the beloved elders and apostles of Great Millstone, where I learned this 144% truth. Hey, Lord willing, you beloved Akiyam and Akwaf will edify. Hey, shalom.